Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are and what time of day it is when you watch this video. My name is Z, and welcome back to my gaming corner. In today's episode, we are doing the final raid of Cataclysm content, the Dragon Soul. This is for Tier 13 gear for the transmog appearances, and we also get to kick Deathwing's butt. I'm standing here in the Caverns of Time with Ari Dormi. And Dragon Soul was the first raid, and I remember this quite well. When Dragon Soul came out, Blizzard released the Raid Finder difficulty for their raids because they were finding that a lot of people were playing this game as a solo adventure. And guilds were kind of falling apart. This is after my guild fell apart. My guild fell apart in patch 3.3 in Icecrown Citadel, and I became a solo player. But I got to see all of Dragon Soul by doing Raid Finder difficulty. And so with the advent of Dragon Soul, we now have 3 colors for our tier sets. So from tier 13 onward, there are at least 3 colors for the different tier sets. So now instead of normal and heroic, we also have Raid Finder difficulty. So I am standing here with Ari Dormi, and we are inside the Caverns of Time at the Dragon Soul, and I love that Blizzard updated all the maps and put the raid portals in as green. So the Battle for Mount Hyjal is right here, and Dragon Soul is right here, and all these blue portals are dungeon portals. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, to get to the Caverns of Time, you go to your respective portal room, whether that be the Pathfinder's Den in Orgrimmar or the Wizard Sanctum in Stormwind City. And in your respective portal rooms in Stormwind City, when you enter the Wizard Sanctum and you get to where the portals are, turn to the right and go all the way down to the very end, and you'll find the portal to the Caverns of Time. For you Horde players, if you enter the Pathfinder's Den from the gates of Orgrimmar, meaning you come from the Valley of Strength, you walk under this arch, and you turn to the left and go to the Pathfinder's Den, to the portal room. Halfway down the hallway, you will see 2 Orgrimmar battle mages standing on the left side of the path. And you go down the stairs, and it goes around like 4 times, and you go to the basement of the Pathfinder's Den, and you find 3 portals down there, one for Shattrath City, one for Ashran, and one for the Caverns of Time. Take the portal to the Caverns of Time. You're going to end up just inside the entrance. You fly down the twisting corridors until you come to this big atrium. And this entrance right here, so you come down this one right here, take your first right, and you'll see burning trees and burning forest. Come down this hallway, and the second left is the Dragon Soul portal. But that's the quickest way to get here. You take the portal to Caverns of Time, and you fly down. Now, as always, let's look at the Tier 13 sets because they are pretty sexy. So we're going to bring this pull-down menu down to Collections in Atlas Loot. Take this pull-down menu, bring it down to Tier Sets, and we are now on Tier 13. And as you can see, we have Raid Finder, Normal, and Heroic difficulty. So we have 3 colors to look at each of the class sets. So, Death Knight armor for Tier 13 is the Necro Lord, or Necrotic Bone Plate armor. Necrotic Bone Plate. On Raid Finder, it's all gray and green. On normal difficulty, it turns blue and bluish red, and on heroic, it turns yucky, necrotic, and bone colored. That is the Necrotic Bone Plate armor. Okay, that's the Death Knight set. The Druid set for Tier 13 is called the Deep Earth Regalia. On Raid Finder, it is yellow. On normal, it is blue. And on heroic, it is red. So that is the Deep Earth Regalia for the Druids. For the Hunters, their gear is called Wormstalker Battle Gear. Wormstalker battle gear. The Raid Finder stuff looks incredible. It's like bone colored, gold eyes, gold fire coming out of the shoulders, a very subtle teal, like a deep, very subtle pastel teal green. Absolutely beautiful. On normal, the Wormstalker is yellowish bone with jade fire, and on heroic, it is white bone with purple. So my favorite for the hunters is the Raid Finder stuff. I love that coloring. For the mages, Time Lord, Time Lord's Regalia. On Raid Finder, this is my favorite. Raid Finder is the white with the gold magic coming off of the shoulders and like the gold yellow lights on the helmet. On normal, the mage set turns orange and yellow and red with blue misty magic coming off of it, and on heroic it turns purple. So I personally like the Raid Finder set on the mages. All right, paladin gear is beautiful. It is called Regalia of Radiant Glory. It has these huge flowing wings on the helmet, feathered pauldrons. The Raid Finder has red jewels, and these jewels have a very subtle mist, very subtle effect going over the jewels. Even in the helmet's a very subtle mist going over the jewels in the helmet. But it is the regalia, or I should say the battle armor of Radiant Glory. For the Retribution Paladins, it's battle plate of Radiant Glory, but it's the Radiant Glory set. Raid Finder is brown with silver. Normal, my favorite, is white with gold, and then blue on the gemstones with a white shimmer on them. And then on heroic, it's black and purple. So the battle plate of Radiant Glory for the Paladins. The priest set is really interesting, and it is called Vestments of Dying Light. Raid Finder is kind of brown and white with uber white mist coming off of the helm and shoulders, and the shoulders actually have faces on them. It's a crowned set. On normal, it turns gold, and on heroic, it is red, white, and black with purple arcane mist coming off of the helm and shoulders. Again, that is the Vestments of Dying Light for the priests. The Rogue Tier 13 set is Black Fang Battle Weave. Black Fang Battle Weave. On Raid Finder, it is green with orange. On normal, my favorite, it is black and blue. And on heroic, it is orange with green. So basically, the Raid Finder and heroic just swapped places. So the armor's green with orange fire on Raid Finder, with orange armor and green fire on heroic. So Black Fang Battle Weave for the rogues. The Shaman set is Spirit Walker's Regalia, and I know several shamans that would give their left teat for the shoulders for transmog. On Raid Finder, the shaman gear looks like this. It's like bone colored and brown and blue. On normal, it is white with gold and yellow. And on heroic, which you just saw, is the green with other green. But again, that set is the Spirit Walker's Regalia. For the Warlock, Tier 13, they look like a faceless minion, and it is called Vestments of the Faceless Shroud. Okay, on Raid Finder, it's kind of white and purple with icky green. On normal, the Warlocks look like this. And on heroic, the Warlocks look like this. So the Vestments of the Faceless Shroud. They look like a faceless minion of N'Zoth. Absolutely yucky. The Warrior Tier 13 set is called Colossal Dragonplate Battle Gear. On Raid Finder, it is silver and black with yellow. On normal, it is black with red. And on heroic, it is deep indigo, bluish, purple. So that's all the tier 13 sets. Let me show you now how to do Dragon Soul. Be warned, there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of roleplay that you cannot skip in this raid. So be prepared for it. You enter at the Path of the Titans. You can see Wormrest Temple's been partially destroyed here. Let's make our way up and kill our first boss, which is Morchok.
Shall turn me from my task.
Wormrest Accord, attack!
I need to get closer.
You have
They have broken our defenses. The very earth turns against us in Deathwing's name. You must hurry. Wormrest
Advance
falls
to the
as we
front.
speak. All is lost.
So there are 3 sets of trash you need to kill. Then when you get to Morchok, he's basically a pushover, especially if you're level 50 or 60.
Siege must be broken.
It's
Wormrest
too far
Accord,
away.
defend the line. The Twilight's hammer is retreating. The temple is ours. Fortify your positions within.
Like I said, there's a lot of roleplay. Okay, loot from Morchok today. We get 70 gold, so the raw gold is getting a little better. We got the Pillarfoot Greaves, which are the boots for the Paladin set. So if I bring in the Paladin Tier 13 Heroic set, you see we just got the boots for the Paladin set. Very cool. We got this Mote of Darkness. I'll show you what to use that for at the end of the raid. We got the Robe of Glowing Stone, which is the priest lookalike stuff. Seal of Primordial Shadow is a ring. We got the Underdweller Spalders, which are the rogue lookalike shoulders. We also got the Sporebound Gauntlets, which are the Hunter Gloves. And we got the Hand of Morchok, one-handed axe. Looks like that. Okay, so once that boss is dead, you can actually use your mounts in the outside areas of this raid. Make your way inside the temple for a little bit of roleplay.
You must strike them down if we are to survive long enough to end this. Take flight on the wings of my sisters. They will transport you as close as they dare.
Okay, so we're going to take the green dragon first. And he takes us over to Warlord Zonaz, and we're just going to take him out. So yeah, we're just going to take him out. Pop our cooldowns, and here we go. Alright, from Warlord Zonaz, 66 gold and a Mote of Darkness. We also got the Treads of the Crushed Flesh, that's for the Death Knights. We got the Infinite Loop Ring, we got Grotesquely Writhing Bracers, Male Bracers. Those are for the Shaman. Those are for the Shaman Bracers. We also got this Horrifying Horn Arabless, so you hunters out there who like using crossbows, that's what that crossbow looks like. We also got the Grave Heart Bracers. Those are for the warriors. There we go. I think. Yeah, those are definitely for the warriors. We got 2 of those. And we get an Essence of Destruction, which is a crafting reagent. Okay, so once you've killed Zonaz, find the portal on the west side of the room and make your way back to Wormrest Temple.
A single general remains. You must make haste.
Okay, so we'll click on the Bronze Dragon this time. This will take us up to Yorsaj the Unsleeping. Now, with this boss, as soon as you engage him, all the trash is going to pull. So, it's one big fight. Here we go. Okay, loot from the boss. Loot from the boss? There we go. 88 gold. Interrogator's bloody footpads. Those are the rogue boots. We also got the scalpel of unrelenting agony. For the rogues or the warlocks that use one-handed daggers. There's a dagger for you. We got a vial of shadows, which is a trinket. We got another pair of rogue boots. And we also get the heart blood wrist plates. Those are the paladin bracers right there. And then we got the leggings of the corrupted vanquisher, which are for Death Knight, Rogue, Mage, Druid. We also got the puddle of black liquid. Teaches us how to summon a faceless mind slasher. So we got the pet from Your Saj, the Unsleeping. There's our mode of destruction. We got a pattern for Thundering Death Scale Rith Guards. Can we actually look at those? No, we can't because it's a pattern. Okay, that pet we just got. We got the Faceless Mind Slasher. Looks like that. We just got that from Your Saj, the Unsleeping. Very cool. This time you're going to go to the south, and you will find the portal back to Wormrest Temple.
The flow of darkness abates. It seems you truly are the heroes of legend. The aspects have already gathered and await your arrival. Go now.
Okay, so once those two generals are dead, we can click on Nelthastraz, the red dragon, and he will fly us up to the top of Wormrest Temple on his back. We'll just kill the UI so we can actually see him a little better.
It's no use. The power of the dragon's soul is too great. I cannot wield it safely. Raging forces within it may be the doom of us all.
Then truly, we are lost.
Not necessarily. I believe, yes, it just might work. The focusing iris within the Eye of Eternity may allow us to converge the magical matrix contained within the Dragon Soul.
Yes, I see. We can finally turn Deathwing's own power back against him.
I sense danger. It is a trap, carefully laid for us at this crucial moment.
We have no choice. We must have faith in our allies.
He
And
means
I will
me.
open the way into the Eye of Eternity. You must not fail, heroes. The future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
Okay, so he's going to turn and he's going to open the portal for us to the Eye of Eternity. And there it is. Alright, so walk forward and click on the focusing iris.
Even with the aspect of time on your side, you stumbled foolishly into a trap. Don't scream just yet, little pups. We'll cleanse this world of your kind. You'll not leave this place alive.
I need to get closer.
It's too far away.
Swagger all you like. You pups don't stand a chance. Flee now while you can.
Okay, there is Hagara the Stormbinder, and she is going to die.
You cross the Stormbinder, coward. You dogs.
Okay, we get 66 gold from her. Shoulders of the Corrupted Protector, Warrior Hunters and Shaman just got their shoulders. We got an Essence of Destruction, which is a crafting material. There's our Mode of Darkness. We got Treads of Dormant Dreams. We got the Hunter Boot, 2 of those. We got the Ring of the Riven. We got Rune Scriven Demon Collar, Plate Waist for the Death Knights. Got Death Knight Belt. We also got the Druid Belt. Very cool. Okay, once Hagara is dead, you can click on the portal and head back to the summit of Wormrest Temple.
You seem troubled.
Heroes, have you succeeded in acquiring the Focusing Iris? Yes, we have.
What
Praise
brings
the
you to me,
Titans.
mortal?
They have returned.
Not entirely unexpected.
Excellent. We will begin the ritual at once.
The ritual will take much from us, as it requires a very piece of our being. We will be weakened greatly.
Heroes, this burden falls to you once again. You must protect us from Deathwing's forces, while we imbue the dragon's soul with the power of the aspects. Speak to me when you are ready to begin.
Okay, so talk to Thrall to begin the encounter.
Lokar, friend.
Heroes, we must place this burden on your shoulders once again. You must protect us from Deathwing's forces while we imbue the soul with the power of the great aspects of Azeroth. You may begin your ritual. We will defend you. Or I will, anyway. And now we have to wait for Deathwing to get into position, and he's going to address us. Oh joy, right?
It is good to see you again, Alexstrasza. I have been busy in my absence. Twisting your pitiful whelps into mindless abominations, bent only to my will. It was a very painful process.
They are my clutch no longer. Bring them down.
Okay, so there's going to be Twilight Dragons spawning in. There's 15 of them you have to kill. There's one. When we kill him, it says Twilight Assault is remaining 14. So there's 15 dragons we got to kill. There's our next one right there.
It's too far away.
There's both melee targets and range targets. The range targets breathe fire. You got to kill them with a ranged ability. Right now, all I have is Judgment. Melee targets, you can just melee down. There's another range target. If you get close enough, you can jump up and hit Blade of Justice. Most of the time, if you're a paladin, you'll be relying on Judgment to get them. Where is this fire coming from? It's this guy over here. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Oh, here's our next one.
I need to get closer.
And then throw a Judgment Hammer at him. And here comes our next one. We can hit him with Templar's
It's too
Verdict.
far away.
Okay, there's our next one. We'll throw a Judgment at him. 2 left. Here's one coming in.
I need to get closer.
So he's dead, and our last one is right over there. Okay, once they're all done, all the rest of the Twilight Dragons in the sky
Too far away.
will blow up and disappear. Very cool. Okay.
Mere whelps, experiments, a means to a greater end. You will see what the research of my clutch has yielded. Nefarian, Onyxia, Sinestra, they were nothing. Now you face my ultimate creation. The hour of twilight is nigh. The sun sets on your pitiful, mortal existence.
I sense a great disturbance in the balance approaching. The chaos burns my mind.
I am the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh.
The shadow which blots out the sun. The bell which tolls your doom. For this moment alone was I made. Look upon your death, mortals, and despair.
How about I don't? Okay, let's kill Atrexion.
Now is the hour of twilight. I am out.
It is done. Our power now resides within the Dragon Soul. Our fate lies with you, Earthrider.
Teresa, care, Agra, I will not fail you. I will not fail this world.
Uh-oh. He just blew up Ogrim's hammer. Okay, so now we have to travel on the Skyfire, which is the Alliance airship. But first, we need our treasure and our loot from Ultraxion. That's this chest right here. So we get 72 gold, we get the Infinite Loop, Ring again, Chest of the Corrupted Protector, so Warrior,
He is
Hunters,
heading
and
to the
Shamans.
Maelstrom. We must stop him now. We may never get another chance if he escapes into Deepholm.
So the Warrior, Hunters, and Shaman just got their chest piece. There's our Molten Darkness. We got mail bracers for the Hunters, I do believe. Yes, for the Hunters. We also got another ring, and another ring. Now, there is a very small percentage chance that the Experiment 12B will drop from this boss. The Experiment 12B is this red and yellow and green dragon. That comes from Ultraxion. The Lesser Cache of the Aspects of the Dragon Soul, that's what we just opened. This big treasure chest right there. It comes from Ultraxion. So, board the Skyfire and talk to Sky Captain Swayze. Welcome aboard the Skyfire. You ready to chase down the end of the world? We are the Horde. We're always ready. And so now we are above the frozen sea. And to begin the encounter, talk to Sky Captain Swayze one more time.
Fear causes hesitation, and hesitation will cause your worst fears to come true.
We're catching up to the dragon. I think I can make him out through the clouds. Cover! Bring us in closer. Yes.
All ahead, fool! Everything depends on our speed. We can't let the destroyer get away.
Ha! I was hoping you'd make it this far. You'd best be ready for a real fight.
Engines are damaged! Sit
5,
ducks up here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Won't get near the master. Dragon Riders, attack!
I'm out of range.
Monsters away from the ship.
Crap, I missed a dragon.
I need to get
4,
closer.
3, 2, 1.
Oriana! Give them hell!
Be sure to stand in the big purple circle, otherwise the ship will get destroyed and then you lose the fight. Okay, now we have a Goblin Zapper, also known as a Twilight Zapper. You can get that dragon in Island Expeditions. If you summon the Twilight Dragons, usually in Crestfall, you have a chance of getting that dragon. Oh, and
I'm out
there's...
of range.
Yeah, he's not getting it. There, okay. Here come the
2,
dragons again.
1.
Oriana! Give them hell!
I need to get closer.
Right.
It's too far away.
Yeah, when you're single, and if you're not a ranged character, there's no way to kill both dragons before they cross the ship. Okay, time for another Twilight Zapper.
3, 2, 1.
Dragon is dead. Twilight Zapper is right there. He's dead.
2.
Okay, Goriana, give them hell.
Give them hell!
Just stand in the middle of the big purple circle. Okay, next elites are in 3 seconds. These are going to swing wide, so get up to the front of the ship. Here they come.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oriana! Give them hell!
So get to the center. There we go, and then we need to kill this dragon. There we
Concentrate
go.
everything on the armored Drake.
Okay, so there's Goriana. And there is Warmaster Blackhorn. Now, you can't kill him until Goriana has been dealt with. There we go. Goriana's dead. He's dead. And loot from him is 71 gold. Blackhorn's Mighty Bulwark. So we just got the shield. Very cool, if you ask me. Crown of the Corrupted Conqueror. But as we've seen, if we turn that into the Helmet of Radiant Glory, it's going to cost less than 5. Essence of Destruction and the Mote of Darkness. There we go. Atraxis, Cudgel of the War Master. So we just got a 2-handed mace. Looks like that. We got the Janglespur Jackboots. I do believe those are for the Warlocks. There they are. The Belt of the Beloved Champion is for the Hunters. There's the Hunter Belt. And the Timepiece of the Bronze Dragonflight is a shield for Holy Paladins, Tank Paladins, Shamans, and other people that use shields. So there we are. That is the loot from Warmaster Blackhorn. And to continue with Dragon Soul, talk to Sky Captain Swayze. Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll. Everyone into the hold. We've got a dragon to kill. Click on For the Horde to be taken to the next part of the raid, which is the Spine of Deathwing. And now you get to see how you solo the Spine with my Paladin. You can also do this with a Hunter, you can do it with a Monk, you can do it with a Mage. Anybody can solo the Spine of Deathwing. Here's how you do it. Okay, so we parachute onto Deathwing's back.
It's coming apart.
Now there is an achievement called
I need to get closer.
the one is called I Hope He Gets Dizzy.
Narini.
And the way you do that is you have to make him go left, right, and then do the mechanics. So that's what we're going to do. Stand over here, kill the big tentacles, and then you'll see a little line of energy between you and his back. There's his roll to the left. We didn't fall off. We come over here, kill this tentacle. We stand in the puddle, and we get that little line of energy to us. And we don't go flying off when he spins to the right. Okay, so here we go. Here's the roll to the right. The achievement is called Maybe He'll Get Dizzy. And then you go back to the left. And the reason we do it like this is because these bloods are going to keep spawning from the defeated the defeated tentacle puddles. The corrupted blood will spawn, and we need 9 corrupted blood in order to do the mechanics. So that's the second left. Here goes the second right. We're killing corrupted bloods. And when you kill a corrupted blood, it leaves a puddle on the ground, right?
3, 2, 1.
Here's the last spin to the right. Okay, so now we're going to do the mechanic. We're going to zoom all the way out. And when we hear the beware, we're going to switch sides. So you need to kill a tentacle to get one of those, these amalgamations to spawn. And you need to drag him back and forth across his back. When you get to one side, go back to the other side. Get him to go over these puddles on the ground from killing the corrupted bloods until he gets to 9 stacks. So you target a corrupted blood, you single target DPS, kill the blood, and then drag the hideous amalgamation over the puddle, and he will absorb it. You need to get him to 9 stacks. He's at 8 right now. So target the corrupted blood, kill the corrupted blood. When he gets to 9 stacks, he gets all big and glowy and round and stuff, and he changes. Look for the big giant spike on his back, because the back of his armor doesn't have that big giant spike. Look for the big giant spike, drag him up to one of the sides, and kill him next to the armor. He's gonna do a nuclear blast, which blows up the armor piece, and then you need to target the burning tendrils and attack it. Okay, now attack another tentacle that's spitting out of his back to spawn another hideous amalgamation, and you're going to be getting a lot more corrupted bloods now. So single target the corrupted bloods while you continue to run back and forth on his back, dragging the hideous amalgamation over the puddles of blood. Single target the corrupted bloods. Do not target the hideous amalgamation until you have a stack of 9. He's at 5 right now. Just keep running back and forth. So he's at 7 now. We're targeting a corrupted blood. We can kill the corrupted blood. Now he's at 8. Kill this corrupted blood. This should put him at 9. There he is. There's a big giant glowy thing. Look for the big giant spike. Bring him up to the side of the armor. Kill him next to the armor. He does a nuclear blast. There it is. The armor lifts up. Target the burning tendrils right here and attack them. Okay.
2.
Kill another tentacle. You're killing corrupted bloods. You're killing a lot of corrupted bloods. You're running back and forth across his back so he doesn't roll. Because every time you cross his back, you see how that roll just resets? See, there's the reset. So just run back and forth, dragging that hideous amalgamation over the corrupted blood samples. Oh, I think we attacked him with auto attacks. Let's build up a whole bunch of corrupted blood puddles. Because they're going to spawn like a lot right now. We're just going to build up a whole bunch of corrupted blood puddles. We're going to run back and forth.
I need to get patient.
Okay, let's kill a tentacle. And we'll kill this corrupted blood right here and this one right here. Okay, so now he's on us. We're just going to drag him over all of these puddles of blood. Get him up to 9. Where is he at? He's at 9. Okay, so there's the giant spike. So bring him up to the armor and kill him at the armor. So there's the nuclear blast. The armor lifts up. Kill the third piece of armor, and that's the end. Pretty cool cinematic, eh? So once you've killed his spine, that's how you solo the spine of Deathwing. You get to loot the greater cache of the aspects, but that is how you solo the spine of Deathwing. Okay, so we've landed, we have defeated the spine of Deathwing. That's how you solo it, and this is the loot we get for the greater cache of the aspects. We get 68 gold, an essence of destruction, and a mote of darkness. Then we get the gauntlets of the golden thorn. Those are the paladin lookalike gloves. We get 2 trinkets. I can't show trinkets, which is really, really sad. Go away, go away, go away. We did get the Elementium backplate. Reach inside to learn how to summon a corrupted blood. We got the pet. Yay! We got the belt of shattered Elementium. That is the shaman belt. There it is. We get another trinket, 2 trinkets. Okay, so we got the shaman belt, paladin gloves, and the pet, which is right here. We just got the corrupted blood. It looks like this. It looks just like the corrupted bloods we were killing on his back. We just got the pet from the spine of Deathwing. Talk to Thrall to complete the encounter. You have done it! Yes, we defeated the Destroyer.
You have accomplished the impossible, succeeded where all Azeroth feared you would fail. Before you is the cache of the aspects. Take from it what you will, for you have more than earned the right.
Though you may want to hurt.
Okay, so that completes the encounter of the spine of Deathwing. Now talk to Thrall again to begin the final encounter. If we look at our map, you'll see that there are 4 platforms right here, and there is an achievement called Chromatic Champion where you have to begin the fight on each of the 4 platforms. It's super helpful to have a second person here so they can go to the platform you need to start on, you can start the fight, they can attack, and then you can get the achievement done. For the purpose of this video, we're going to start over here on Caligos' platform, work our way across to the left, and then come back 1 to kill Deathwing. So here we go. Do you hear that? What is that noise? Inconceivable! He couldn't possibly be alive! Yes, he could.
You have done nothing! I will tear your world apart!
Okay, so he begins to cast Assault Aspects, and it says he assaults Caligos first. You have to do this fight 4 times in a row while he assaults each aspect first. So in this one he assaulted Caligos. Next week you would then start on Nozdormu's platform, which is this one right here. The next week you would start on Ysera's platform. The week after that you would start on Alexstras's. And he would then assault each of them first. He didn't summon any corrupted tentacles, so we can jump over to the next platform and kill parts of his body and make him relinquish his grasp on these 4 platforms. You have 2 arm tentacles, and on the edges you have 2 wing tentacles.
The Destroyer's attacks when I can.
I am Deathwing, the Destroyer, the end of all.
So you can only attack his head on platforms 2 and 3, the 2 in the middle. And here is the end of Deathwing. It's kind of anti-climactic, but here's the end of Deathwing. So, and he takes the Dragon Soul and he fires it into Deathwing.
Hurry, heroes. In mere moments, Deathwing's Cataclysm will complete what
And he goes poof.
the world. Join me in the attack, now!
And thus passes Deathwing from the mortal plane.
I can feel the elements awakening, rejoicing. The Cataclysm is over.
The champions who fought at our side assured the survival of our world. But now, we must see it with mortal eyes. We dragon aspects have fulfilled our great purpose, and our ancient power is expended. But though our day draws to an end, life endures, and new generations will be born. Today's victory belongs to all who stood against the shadow. You are Azeroth's true guardians, and the future of this world is in your hands. For the dawning of the Age of Mortals has begun.
And that is the ending cinematic for the Cataclysm expansion. Pretty cool, right? And once you I can't even talk. Once you again regain control of your character, there's a big Elementium fragment here. This is your loot. You got an Essence of Destruction, an Essence of Corrupted Deathwing. Very cool. Rethrak, the Poisonous Mind. One-handed dagger. Looks like that. We got that. We got Vishanka, Jaws of the Earth. So we got a ranged bow. So for you hunters out there, that perfectly complements the Wormstalker battle gear. We got the Blade of the Unmaker, one-handed dagger. Looks like that. We got the Mob, the Dragon Lord, which is a one-handed mace. Looks like this. We also got Kirill, Fury of the Beast, the two-handed polearm. We also got the one-handed sword, Soul Drinker. Looks like that. Now, Deathwing has a very small chance on heroic mode of dropping the Lifebinder's Handmaiden, which looks like this. It's basically Alexstrasza in dragon form. On normal mode, he has a chance of dropping the Blazing Drake, which is an orange version of Alexstrasza. And then, if you do the achievements for Dragon Soul, you can get the Twilight Harbinger for doing Glory of the Dragon Soul Raider. It will take you 4 full cycles to do this achievement because Chromatic Champion has to start the fight on the 4 different platforms. And if you've killed Deathwing in a week, you're locked out and you can't go into someone else's lockout and do a different platform. It takes you 4 weeks to do that achievement, but you can get the Twilight Harbinger. But that is how you do Dragon Soul. Now, there's one other thing you need to do before you leave the raid. You see how there's a portal here on the right that says travel to Wyrmrest base? Let's travel back to the base. And when you materialize, you're going to turn around behind you and you're going to come talk to Daz Narimi. Okay, talk to Daz Narimi. And look, you have one Essence of Corrupted Deathwing and 7 Motes of Darkness, and she sells crystalline geodes and elementium coated geodes. You want to buy 7 of these, so go up to 7 and use all your Motes of Darkness and buy 1 elementium coated geode, and then you want to open them. And look what you get. You get Cataclysm level gems that you can then sell on the auction house, or you can give to jewel crafters to craft Cataclysm gems with, because these will have the same stats as the Burning Crusade gems for the heirloom gear. Because the heirloom gear has gems in it, and you can gem your heirloom gear, you can gem your time walking gear that has gems in it, you can gem it up and actually have an edge for time walking dungeons. But that is how you complete the Dragon Soul raid. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a like, rate me a thumbs up, smash that like button. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. Also, please tell your friends about me so they can come and they can enjoy these videos and enjoy the adventures just as much as you do. Finally, and most importantly of all, please remember this. World of Warcraft is just a game, and games are meant to be fun, and you're supposed to have fun while playing them, so if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Meet me back here next time as we venture to the Isle of Pandaria in Mists of Pandaria content, and our next raid is the Mogushan Vaults. I look forward to bringing you that content, and I hope you will join me for that adventure next time. But until then, I'm Z, signing off.